We are streaming. Da, da, da. Doing the live streaming thing. So cool. Let's just set all this up. Let me find our super cool live stream link. Don't want to hear that. Make sure my headphone amplifier is on. And then one here. Yeah. Okay. So few things. I guess I'll touch on some of it more when people are here. But so in the Zen Harmonic Alliance, they have a tuning of the month thing where like every month they like emphasize or explore like a different tuning. And this month is 27 Ito. So 27 is 3 to the third power, which is pretty cool. So you know, if something's divisible by 3, that means it has a major third interval in it, right? Because the major third happens when you is 400 cents. Also, check this out. I have a new cat, a little kitten. He's adorable. Very, very cute. Okay, so yeah, let's go Zen Wiki. Let's do a little cursory research on 27 Ito, right? We got a very sharp. No, stop. Okay, now the kitten's attacking my fucking headphone cords. Do not. No, we're not doing that. You can look at the kitten again though. She's very cute. Okay, now I have to move the headphone cord. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking nightmare while I'm streaming. Actually, this is gonna be very difficult. Okay, so we're in 27 Ito, and we have a very sharp fifth. What else do we got? We have a bad major third. Everything's bad, technically. But we do have the exact same major third as a 12-tone equal temperament. And furthermore, you can divide that into 9 steps or 3 steps or whatever. So one way that I like to think about it, something I was thinking about. Hey, what's up, Mr. Leaky? Yeah, I know it can go straight to hell, but I don't think I've ever made anything in it. Maybe there's something cool. I mean, it's cool in that it I don't know, it's 3 to the third power. It's number to the same number, n to the n. That's pretty cool in of itself, right? There's got to be something cool there. Well, first we need to make a 27 Ito thing. Let's just do 27. Make a ASCL file, and then we can take that, and we can just drag that here. So now we're in 27. So 27 is divisible by 3, right? It's not divisible by 6. So a whole tone scale. Think about a whole tone scale. A whole tone scale, which is 6 Ito. I don't know how to word this right. It's a whole tone scale. 6 is divisible by 3, right? 27 is also divisible by 3. You can create an approximation of a whole tone scale if you divide each of your 1/3 of the octave steps into 2 asymmetrical patterns, right? Exactly, numerology. It's the way. So like 27 Ito kind of sucks in terms of like approximating any just intervals, but structurally it might be pretty interesting. I don't fucking know. So the idea is that here we have an augmented chord. This is augmented whatever, right? This is the exact same augmented chord that's in 12-tone equal temperament, because, you know, 12 is divisible by 3, 27 is divisible by 3, right? Now, we don't have a whole tone scale because 9 isn't divisible by 2, right? If 9 was divisible by 2, then obviously this would be, the whole thing would be divisible by 6, but it isn't. But we can kind of offset it with this like staggered 4 steps and 5 steps and 4 steps and 5 steps and 4 steps and 5 steps. That kind of thing. I don't know, maybe there's something cool there. Furthermore, let's figure out where exactly our 5th is. Our 5th is at the 16th step. We're most definitely not going to get there. What if we right? Yeah, we definitely do not get there. But we have this kind of fucked up whole tone scale. Let's just shove a thing there, and then we can like shove a thing there. Just move that up, and now it's kind of like a Lydian thing, right? Because we got like whole tone, whole tone, whole tone, and then 5th, right? And then whole tone. I guess we want it to be Lydian. We want it some shit like that, right? So I don't know. There's like some fucked up way of approximating like a Lydian thing, and then you can go like, right? That's fun. And then immediately, like, we already got something that's kind of like diatonic in structure, so you could already write like something decent. Basically, like as long as it like kind of you squint and it looks like a diatonic thing, you can already start to make some stuff. Furthermore, I want to make. I'm furthermore inspired to make music like fucking Osamu Sato, who did the LSD Dream emulator soundtrack. So something like this. It's really just gonna have a bunch of emphasis on percussion and stuff like that. Like melodically it's pretty simple, but so like we could just like, I don't know, just do that, frankly. Now let's make this KO. Something like that, more release, right? Right, we can just have like this kind of looping like pad or something, and then let's create like another thing. What do we even have here? I don't even know what kind of the suspended chord, I think that's a suspended chord. And then let's get a wavetable, and then let's I don't know. Right, so there's already kind of a thing there. If we want something more bass-liney, so like the example thing I had like kind of a busy bass line. So let's just take this, let's transpose this down a little bit. Let's make you have that kind of thing. And then you let's where the fuck, what's happening? What's happening? Where's my scale? My scale is here. Let's copy this, paste this down here. It's the 14, so right, so we have, I don't know, there's a baseline. All of this shit doesn't need to be doing that. Let's saturate the bass just like a little bit. Let's use that preset. And then let's start with percussion. Let's get hats. Make it like kind of retro-ish, so like we care a little bit less about, I don't know, everything sounding super clean and whatnot. Since I'm kind of going for that like Japanese IDM thing again, can be kind of busy. And then take all of this shit. That's a fun little percussion loop already. Let's get kick drum. Get a weird kick. These are terrible. This one's pretty bad, but like not the worst. We'll just do some of that, and then we'll do some of that, and then we'll duplicate that over, right? Okay, that one's stupid. Then let's get a snare. Yeah. Let's get rid of the reverb tail. And then now I feel like we got to do like a lot of like micro edit. Glitchy shit with the snares, right? So like, I don't know, let's just do that. And we can do some of that. Right, like that's kind of fucking cool already. Let's put this in perks. Right, that's neat. I like that a lot. Go like that. Right, that's good. That's a good layer. Put snare. Now I want something pitch bendy, something weird, pitch bendy, very electronic sounding. So what are we gonna do? A little bit of redux, probably. I don't want to do this. Maybe we'll just like set this to that. And then let's get some LFOs. And LFO can control that. And then, I'm already digging some of that, but I don't love all of it. Let's just record some of it out. Let's just put that there and there, slam that with a delay send, and then you, let's change the fade. And then let's, let's do that, do that. Don't do that, do that. Now let's duplicate that, and then let's give it some like little hi-hat roll kind of stuff. But to do that, that means we need the release to be really short. Right, that's kind of cool. Wait, what's up, Exon? We're doing more LSD Dream Emulator inspired microtonal shit. It's going pretty well already. I'm already really digging it. Alright, that's fun. So we can duplicate this over. That'll come in like later or something. I don't know if we should structure the song. We should still get a few more cool layers and stuff. Though I think we have enough, honestly, to just... We can already flesh out like an A section. We can already just start dissecting and like slowly adding different percussion layers. And then adding these layers because these are cool. And then we can make a B section or something. Should we do that already? I mean, if we're doing a... If we're trying to speed run it, let's just let's do the bounce in place thing. That's pretty fast, and then let's undo it. Fuck that. But I copied this stuff, and then now we have this, and we can like do something now. Fucking banger. So all right. That's enough layers. Let's duplicate this thing out. So I think we're gonna do something like this. You are probably not gonna be there. And then we're gonna wanna, I'd say we're gonna wanna introduce this slowly. We're gonna do something like drum fill. Yeah, let's do that, but then let's redux it to make it sound more video gaming. That was not it, man. Is that even gonna work, man? Right? That's not good at all. Let's find more. No. No. That's pretty good. We can give it some of that, give it some of this. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm digging a lot. What's up, Jade? What else do we want to do? I feel like we gotta add like another thing, maybe a melodic thing. So this is like this section can. I mean, if we duplicate this another time, I mean, this is like, you know, it's got the good structure. I'm doing like the 4 groups of 4 groups of 4 groups kind of thing, you know. We're 1 minute and 30 seconds long. Let's look at, I don't know. We're just playing that chord. We're doing this. We're just kind of just doing that on loop. Let's do. No, I was gonna use physical modeling synth, but I want it to sound more 8-bit. I guess just more. I said operator. Oh, we got. Why does it sound? It's gonna sound bad, right? That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Let's do stereo swap filter. Pretty cool. It's getting masked pretty hard. As if he said, arise from your crazy acid dream. Yeah. Let's ooh, and then okay. This element we just keep kind of bringing this back in, and it's starting to become predictable. And it's also masking this thing, so let's filter it in. Vocal sample doing something cool. Let's go. I don't have that many. I mean, I have this one like horde of just random fucking samples.
The great thing about having enemies is that you can pretend that all the badness in the whole world.
Ooh. Oh my god, idea. Voice scrambler. We're just gonna scramble it. Is it rooster noise vocals? Do I have a rooster? I do, because I used one for a song before that you requested. What happens if we yeah, that's going in the song. That's fucking crazy. Where's that? Then bass. Something becomes a banger. We get minimal drums and shit, and just banger. Let's go hip hop sub. We said that's too busy of a bass line. We don't like bass lines that are that busy. Kind of high pitch, yeah, I hear ya. But then that's too low. Now I want, what do we do? New chords, new sound, new thing. I mean, it becomes super minimal. We drop out all the chords and stuff like that, and then the bass comes in, so I feel like we got to keep it without melody and stuff like that, probably. Or we do like some sort of weird key change thing. I don't fucking know, man. Let's go Ave Table. Let's do something I don't normally do. Let's use an instrument, whatever Afrobeat is. Okay, it's horrifying. I guess it's like a weird ass suspended chord. Yeah, that's a suspended chord. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? So the song I'm thinking of, black metal vocals. We got the rooster already. I can bring the rooster back in. I'll do that. That's what we need to do. Voice scrambled rooster goes crazy. Except let's make it go. I don't know about that. Okay, the song I'm thinking of as a reference, it gets a lot. Where are you? Where are you? My SoundCloud likes. This one. The thing is, this where we're already in the like kind of super busy section, right? When we go into a breakdown, it gets a lot more minimal. There's this other song. This is the actual reference I was using. You can hear the inspiration. There's a tabla in there, which is pretty cool. No, I guess I don't really have any SoundCloud stuff. Free PS1 reverb VSC. Yeah, I do remember seeing like someone like recreated the like Nintendo 64 like reverb room delay sound, which is like super recognizable. I never got it. Which I should. That sounds fun. Okay, anyways, let's just think about our structure and what we want to do. I mean, right now, it just becomes like a banger, kind of, when we just add a bunch of bass. I mean, we'd want to like maybe make it lower. I can't make it any lower. It cannot be done. We can increase the sine pole distortion, maybe. I mean, that's fun. Let's just add another one, and then you can go bam, and then let's just take a spell book, and then the spell book we put on first. Let's turn off all automation on the drive, and then let's put a spell book on the drive. Make the offset like that. Like that's fun, but we need more. I don't know. The thing that made the other song so cool was the melodic shit, and the cool sampling and stuff like that. We can try. I mean, okay, the bassline thing is a variation made off of this here, right? this. Delete all of that. You sound like ass. Let's get you. Let's parallel process this with operator. I mean, Command Z. Here. There you go. Turn you down more. And then duplicate. And you're gonna be up, and then you're gonna be like that. Let's spread that. Yeah, it's dog shit now that I think about it at all. It's garbage. What do we have over here again? It's kind of sick. It's weird as fuck. Let's I want you to get like hyphy as fuck. Yeah, it's not gonna work right now. Also, my cat just showed up. I have a new kitten. Check her out. I can pick her up. It's crazy. She's pretty good. We're trying to figure out a name. The top contenders are cashew and tuna. Torn. I'm torn. Kind of cool. Yeah, it's a good drop. Okay, she's trying to eat my fucking headphone cord. Don't do that. Stop. You can chill in my lap, but don't eat it. 23 Ito as a cat name goes crazy hard. I love that. I don't like this tension, whatever the fuck's happening here. I think we gotta add just one more thing, maybe? Maybe just like make it spooky. And then here. What? Stop eating the cords, please. Yeah, no, Bloom is cheat codes. It's stupid. It's really dumb. It's fucking nuts. Stop! Oh my god, no, I'm gonna have to kick you out if you just keep eating the cords. You cannot do that. At least I have an excuse to pick her up and hold her in front of the camera every single time she does it. So you can just chill in my lap and stop. Would tweak me out because it'd be harder to make sound if you can't isolate well, it fixes the problem tracks for you. And I don't know, you mix into it. So if there's a problem track, you could still hear the problem track. I mean, it can compensate and like fix the problems for you. I don't know, it just sounds good. I haven't I haven't noticed that being an issue at all. No, that's not gonna do it. And then what do we do? I think we need this needs to chill the fuck out. Oh no. Where the fuck? You, I don't know why you jumped away from that. I respect the trust of your ears just woodwiggling out of him EQing individual sounds and is compensating on the back end. Yeah, but you're EQing, you EQ the sounds and you stop EQing it based on when it sounds good. So even if there's like some kind of like hidden variables going on in the process, you're still listening to the end result. Like you're just twisting one single knob and then you're listening to the end result at the very end, right? And it's not like the most unpredictable fucking thing, right? It just does a little bit of compression and stuff and multiband stuff. This fucking cat, she likes to play in all of the chords, right by my speaker in my computer. I can't handle it. Let's do some like Phrygian thing. It's a weird sound. It's just a fuck ton of Seinfeld distortion, which is like kind of crazy. Let's add, I know what to do. Let's just do sine wave with some attack, so we don't have that transient, and then let's smash it with roar afterwards on single band. Oh my lord. And then we're gonna, it's kind of a cool, like, kick sound almost. Fake kick, whatever. Yeah, but won't it compensate differently depending on what tracks are muted / unmuted? Well, you should always, when you're EQing something and you're trying to make it sound good in the mix, you should always EQ it in the context of the mix, right? Because otherwise you're like, you need to hear what it sounds like in the context of the mix, right? There's a, why am I forgetting the word? When like certain frequencies are shadowing other frequencies. What the fuck is that called? Masking. There's like masking and all sorts of stuff and perceived loudness and all that, right? And I don't know, again, it's also just like a subtle thing. Like mixing is kind of like a game of whack-a-mole, right? You make one decision, you turn a band down 3 dB, you come back to it a couple days later, and they're like, maybe that 3 dB wasn't enough and you go a little bit back in the other direction, right? Like your perception is constantly changing and stuff too. I don't know, it shouldn't, I've never noticed an issue, and it just makes things sound better and doesn't, like, even if it like gives you an extra 10% of like you have to mix a little bit more because you missed some stuff, like it still speeds your overall process up a lot, I found personally. Sounds really fucked up. Let's make it more fucked up. Let's add erosion and fuzzy shit. I'm already tired of the baseline at this point, though. It's like, it's kind of cool. The idea is kind of cool. There's something kind of there. Let's group all this, and then let's put instant sign compression, and then spellbook, and then crank the phase up, and then let's just map this to fucking everything. I'm unmapping shit on accident. I need to just make this a fucking rack already. I don't know. Let's okay, they're all doing different shit now, right? Right. Jesus fucking Christ. That was crazy. Let's just record from 31. 31. Why can't? Oh, that's not an audio track. 31. There you go. There you go. I do a weird game stage cascade where I have all my template tracks at different dB ceilings by default, so it would probably mess with my setup. Well, no, it goes on your master at the end. I mean, I also use it on groups individually, but it would just go on your master at the very, very end, right? So. Oh, the sign compression? Yeah, I'm just resampling it. That's kind of the way. And then let's like, just take some of this shit. Like, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Turn that shit off now. Like, I like, for one, like, okay, we have like that kind of thing that works kind of as like a fill. And then let's do more. And I like using multiband roar. Like, you resample something or you put on repitch mode, right? It's 2 octaves down. Now you don't have anything above like 5 kilohertz. So then you just distort only like the high frequencies. Like here, everything above 2 kilohertz. Maybe a little bit there. And then you still get high end, right? That sounds fucked. It all sounds fucked. Let's go searching through here. How am I gonna work this in here? These are like really big sound. Another thing we can do, we can take auto filter, the legacy, a good one, crank it to that. And then bounce in place. I'm also curious how you'd approach adding some stereo with the sign compression. I guess if you're not starting with a mono sign that's already there. Yeah, in this case I think it's already like super wide. Otherwise I would just like put wider on it or something. I'm kind of lazy. I mean, I'm not that lazy. I use a mix of techniques, but I use wider a fuck ton. Right, so now we got this guy. No, stop. Stop it. Single. Stop. The fucking the kitten. I can't, man. Like, I really like that as a snare layer. It slaps. And then we're just looping this, right? That's kind of cool. Maybe a little bit of OTT. Yeah, why should you give a fuck, right? That's cool. Let's go. Faces here, and then just go. Is it getting really fucking stupid with it? And then let's, I don't know, do something here. and then just duplicate it. No, it's too stupid. It's too stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It goes kind of hard for a second, and then you're like, okay, no, this is dumb. I mean... Yo, what the fuck's happening? Okay, so yo, dude. Oh, what's happening? So it ends up actually, the loop starts here. We have like a fake out thing. So let's just cut all of that, and then we duplicate this. I mean, it just fucking bangs. You should use high pass, shaper, operator sine sub with his bass resampling. How are you? What is shaper doing here? With his bass resampling to add shaper into operator. Is shaper just like envelope follower? That makes sense. Yeah, the sub is a shit show. I'm only listening on headphones, so I don't know, but I think just using this guy is fine with it. What happened to the Yeah, you should be big there. Right? Probably after the... Oh, did I put it before it? Oh, yeah. Huh. I mean, this kind of just fucks. I don't know what I even need to add here. I think just leave it like that. And then, here, there's a little fake out thing, right? So we go. That's sick. That was not intentional. It was not supposed to be there, but I kind of like it. Let's just make it really quiet. Okay, the switchover kind of sucks. I mean, we could just use a riser. Or, well, Mr. Leaky wants the Demon Rooster. Alright, and then we take... I forgot what it's called. Voice Scrambler. Split Voice Scrambler. Byline. Okay. And then, auto filter. Stop eating the cords, please. Oh my god. I cannot. There she goes. Nope, she's going back to eat the cords. Oh, that's sick. Wait. I lost where I'm at. Oh, right. See, this is why I hate... I fucking hate doing little fake out drops, because it ends up making... Okay, it was originally vibey as fuck, okay? And then it just turns into... Wait. The auto filter needs to not do that. You... I can't. Okay. I need to kick you out, or what? I gotta lock the door? And then she's just licking herself. She runs away, stares at me from very far away, and then just casually just starts grooming. Can we maybe just like sneak a melody back in here? Can we like have something? What the fuck's happening with the... Did I copy paste the drums at the wrong spot? Why is... It's all fucked. You're not... What? You're supposed to be there now? Everything got fucked. This is why I hate doing fake outs, man. Okay, I think that's a song. I think that's a full fucking song. We got a thing, I gotta make an intro still, but we got a thing, it's vibey, it's chill. It picks up an energy, it goes to another place. It picks up a lot in energy, it goes to another place. Then it gets really scary. And then it gets kind of vibey again, and then it ends. That's a song, right? I'm gonna blast this really fucking loud on my speakers, and I'm gonna go pee in many rooms away and listen to it and get a vibe. It goes on for way too long. I mean, I was only hearing, I was multiple rooms away, so I don't know, I was only hearing like the I guess I was missing out on like the high end stuff. I was mostly getting like the mids, but I feel like this section needs to be here, right? Yeah, this is kind of just like a repeat of the previous intro section with like a little bit more shit happening. I'd probably realistically do that, right? I was thinking it does just maybe need dropouts or whatever, just like pause the drums or something. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit hasty, because it is vibey to just vibe to a fucking thing for a while before it changes. It doesn't need to. We don't need to constantly. I think you're right on that. I'll pause on that. Here we'll add run fills and run pauses. Yeah. Like, wait. Some of this shouldn't be here? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, this is pretty much done. I mean, okay, the mix down and crazy part is crazy, because that's the crazy part, you know? Ooh, we need a song title. Maybe rooster related? I like the many rooms away in the Paleac mansion. Yeah, it's got to be rooster related, right? throwing the bass resampling and a wood chipper. Wood chipper, like a decent. I'm thinking. New cat type beat. It is a new cat. I can't get over naming the cat 23 Ito. That would be really good. Here, let's just fucking start naming it 20 09 09. No, I'm stupid. 25 09 09. Rooster. It's just Osamu Sato. Into crazy chainsaw. I don't know, man. I don't know. Leave me alone. Okay, the name got worse and worse and worse as time went on. But that's cool. I now have like 2 yard work. Oh, that's good. Well, fuck. Now it's named that. Yard work is good though. Well, I now have 2 songs that are like in this kind of style. Maybe I can make an EP, kind of out of left field from what I normally make, but it's the like Japanese IDM kind of thing, all like microtonal. This is the other one. Check out Leica. The Leica. I feel like I've heard of this person before. Yeah, this is gas. It is 2 days till EP. Yeah, do you hear that, folks? That means it's shilling time, but not by any fault of my own. It was Jade's fault. I have an EP coming out in 2 days. Oh boy, where's the fucking... Oh, where's the pre-save link? God damn it, kill me. Here we go, found it. You should all go do that. Pre-save the song, I think. Allegedly. It makes the algorithm like my song more. I don't know. All right, end of segment. That's me shilling my music. Yeah, this is gas. This is really good. Obviously, like, I'm intended to, like, I don't know, go hiking or something and listen to this in its entirety. Oh, did homie die? Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What's up with all the fucking IDM geniuses dying way too young? I mean, I'm assuming that they died way too young. Kibberus only has 590 followers? Wait. Songs from 3 years ago? Did someone re-upload all his shit? He died way longer than 3 years ago, right? Am I crazy? Oh, unofficial content re-upload. Okay, it's like a fan channel. Wait, why did all his shit get taken down? That's sad. Yeah, Kebber's the GOAT. Best friend from college, goddamn. Yeah, no, they made some really good shit. Reminds me of I mean, every time I listen to any IDM, I'm like, it's like Autechre, because like they're the GOATs, but it do be reminding me of it. Yeah, so I mean, this song's pretty much, I guess, I don't know, I've only been streaming for like an hour. I guess I'm like, I need to build up my live streaming endurance again. I've been slipping. I've been slacking. All right, we want to do drum fills and shit, right? So I don't know. Let's go. Let's go bop. Bop. No. Let's go where? Here, this. And then let's go like that. Yeah, that's already better. Yeah, just adding a bunch of snares is fucking cheat codes. So, alright, I did a pause. Maybe I'll do some of that. What do I do here? Let's put Redux on that drum fill. Make it less wide. Just like keep pacing that. Make this guy go all the way to the left, and this guy's going to go even more to the right. percussion needs to chill the fuck out just for a second, right? Sick. I'm really happy with this. I need to make more shit like this. Get out of my tipper arc and just start entering the weird fucking Japanese IDM microtonal shit. I think I think that's the direction. Well, now I got 2 songs in this style. Would be cool to do an EP at some point. However, if I want to do an EP of this shit, I still have to put out like the other like 2 albums and 2 EPs I'm working on. So that's fucking distant future me, I guess, to consider. I don't know. But yeah, it's cool. Definitely is not entirely vibey. Not the entire time. Starts off vibey, gets scary, then gets vibey again. Which is neat. Yeah. Alright, we've been streaming for an hour and a half. I could keep going. I could keep going a little bit longer. What do we do? New song from scratch. We got 11 people watching. We could do a beat challenge. I've done only one of those before, and I feel like I should do another one. But that could be fun. There just needs to be people who are like willing. But like, you know, just like a 30-minute timed beat challenge or something. Could be neat. I don't know. We could work on I don't want to work on any existing songs. Well, at the very least, we're gonna do something new. We'll start something new. We'll fuck around in 27 Ito. If y'all are willing, we can do like a beat challenge thing. Maybe. Again, it depends on who wants to participate. Otherwise, I'll just like, I don't know, I'll fuck around and try to explore weird harmonies and scales and stuff, because this is a 27 Ito stream, right? I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get some water. All right, I am back. I guess we're gonna do something new. I don't know. We can just like fuck around with sound design, fuck around with chords for a little bit. Could be neat. Could do a timed beat challenge. I mean, no one has commented anything about wanting to participate, but I could just do it myself and just like, if anyone wants to join in, you can join in. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, let's do it. What are gonna be the requirements? Just a 27 Ito thing. And if anyone wants to join in here in the Discord, bam, we got a beat challenges thing. I'm just gonna drop this bad boy in here. What do I type? 30-minute beat challenge. Make a breakdown / build up and a drop in 27 Ito. Right. This is just an ASCL file to like help y'all do it. Will the challenge be 30 minutes to make a beat? Give you sine wave in 30 minutes. Here, hey. Don't do that. All right, my cats are fighting. Don't, hey. No, get out of here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. No, we ain't doing this. Oh, that's fun. I get to look back on the stream and see how that went. I wonder if you heard that. The old cat isn't a big fan of the new cat at the moment. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, 30-minute beat challenge. Make a build up, breakdown, and a drop in 27 Ito. That's it. I don't know. Native Ableton synths all are automatically tuned to whatever ASCL file drop in Ableton. So use stock synths and stuff. If you're in another DAW, I don't know, it out, use Savish's scale workshop to create .scl files for whatever synth you're using. And then furthermore, you want 16 bar build up, 32 bar drop. Nope. No, cat, you're not coming in here, not after what you just did. Ain't no way. Nope. I'm barricading my door. No fuck microtonal, scary. Alright, before we start it, I guess I'll so it's in 27 Ito, which is like, that's big number, right? 27, big number, scary. One way you can think about working, if you can write in a major scale, you can write in microtonal and tunings, because as long as you just like shrink it down to some scale, then it all becomes way easier. Where the fuck is my thing? So just for, you know, a little preamble before we start, 27 can be broken down into 5 large steps and 2 small steps, because you can create 27 in the formula of 5 times x plus 2 times y, right? X is going to be 5 and y is going to be 1, right? 5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 equals 27. So I just drag and drop the 27 Ito file in Ableton. Yes, so you take it, I literally just dragged it from my downloads folder, bam, right there. And then tuning, everything changes, the piano roll changes, all of that shit. So here, I'll just enter this right now. We're not starting this yet, but you can all download this if you want, and just make sure everything's loaded. And if you want to do a scale, right? A major scale is going to be 5 large steps and 2 small steps, right? So it's going to have the structure of large step, and then large step, and then small step. Remember, large is size 5, small is size 1 here, right? And then large step, large step, large step, small step, right? This is your major scale. Now in 27 Edo, your 5th is really, really sharp, which as a consequence of that, and due to the structure that the small step is size 1 and large is size 5, your small steps are really, really small, right? So like here, if we load operator right here, right, that's your leading tone. It's real small. So I find that like the diatonic scales, when you start to like have a really small step in relation to the large step, they start to sound really fucking alien and weird. So I don't know, that could be fun. This is your major scale, right? If you want it to be your minor scale, you'd have to center it around your 6th note, right? This is where A would normally be. So you'd make A your tonic, right? So you could like shift these down an octave and then make sure there's a copy up here and then transpose it up here. And then now this is your minor scale, right? Large step, large, large, small, large, 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 right? So on and so forth. So now you can just like fold this, and then wouldn't you know it, you got stuff you can make music in. Right? Beautiful. Experiment. Yeah, so I guess other stuff is, you know, obviously you don't have to use a major scale. It's just like, you know, that's just something you already know how to write in, so it would probably be easier, you know, if you're new to this. But you can also warp some of the notes. So like you create the scale, you're not super crazy of like the fact that this step is small. You can like warp it, make it a little bit smaller or whatever. Do some shit like that, and then now your scale is going to sound totally different. Right? Anyways, I think that's enough preamble. I need to figure out a way to get a timer showing on my screen. Desktop timer display plugin app. I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna tell you the time, and we're just gonna know when it starts, right? All right. So again, nothing crazy. We want an 8-bar build up into like a 16-bar drop, right? So this is the entirety of my thing. If we're at 100 BPM, it's gonna be like less than a minute long. That's the whole thing. No pressure, nothing. And you know, if you're making microtonal shit, I don't, you know, it could be harder. It's harder than making normal music. So, you know, have no expectations, but could be fun. All right. Okay. This is the challenge. I posted the beat challenge in this. And I guess we're gonna start it. So here, I'll just get a timer, and then we'll make this 30 minutes. Beautiful. Yeah, I need to figure out a better way to display this. I guess I can make like another window in OBS. Like what is this guy doing? Displaying only millimeters. This is gonna take too long. It's gonna be very boring to watch me do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you when the time starts. Okay. 30 minutes from this message when the challenge is over. Starting now. And I guess I'll do it when this hits 1050. Right? That'll be cute. Right, so it's going to be at 11:20 my time, or, you know, whatever time it is for you, the 20th minute. Yeah. All right. I think everyone's following. And yeah, just it doesn't have to be crazy complex, you know, just like get a couple chords and then just like loop some drums over it or something, you know, like just the fact that all right, I'm just gonna do it. 30 minutes for message starting now. Okay, at 11. Yeah, no, it's good. Okay, we're starting. We have started. Cute. So yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. You just get like some chords, some drums, whatever, right? So I guess did I delete all the scale shit I did? I guess I did. So just because I was just talking about doing all that, let's create another major scale. I think this is, there we go. All right, and then I'll make my octave extra long here. Like, I already don't like how that sounds, so... Alright, so we have, I don't know, something there. Let's get some drums. So I'll take a kick. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 bam. Take a kick drum. Bam. We'll do that. Just like some kick drums and stuff. Why does the kick look like that? It looks so fucked up. Yeah. What happens to hit on the note every single time? I don't know about that. And then we'll do that. We'll do some of that, and then that. And grab a snare. And then we'll take just the first snare we get. We're not gonna put much thought into it. We're doing a time challenge, right? So we gotta be fast. You gotta be quick with it. And then we'll give it some of that. Right, it's bad. All right, the drums suck, like really, really badly. But that's fine. It's totally fine. Let's get a drum and bass breakbeat. Right. We'll do some of that. Then let's get some congas, because there's like a conga or whatever, a bongo in there. Alright, that's cute. Let's set this to beats. Set this to Grenadines. And then let's did I say 16 bar? Yeah, no, 8 bar into, yeah, this is how long the whole entire thing's gonna end up being. So let's get a riser. What time is it? It's been 5 minutes. Let's get just some of that. Let's get a Alien Riser 3, the best. And let's get some of that there, and then we'll do that, and then we'll pan one left, pan one right. Right, and then here let's make more out of. I love a double A. We got this guy. Let's fold. No swing, no swing. Such beautiful eodes. I thought this was the cursed, terrible Edo a second ago. I was completely right about the numerologies. Tiny idiot brain. Yeah. You gotta be thinking about the numbers, man. Let's oh, not the resonance, Jesus. table's goated. And then, I mean, I'm kind of bored of this loop already, but, oh man, we're on a fucking time limit. Time limit. What was it? It's been 10 minutes. We got 20 more minutes to go. Oh, Jesus Christ. What am I doing here? Crazy Edos, I would lean on stock sense more. Yeah, in Ableton, in Ableton, all the stock sense work like perfectly with tunings, and like working with soft sense, VSTs and stuff like that are it's kind of annoying because you often have to like import SCL files and tuning files directly into them, and you have to retune them and stuff like that. And like it's workable, it's doable, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. So I got really good at like wavetable and operator, honestly, entirely because they work so well with tunings. Okay, what do we do here? I don't know what to do here, man. Some sort of switch up. Here, let's duplicate this. Just delete that. We gotta work fast. We're on a time limit. Folks. That was cool. That was also cool. Let's make more sounds out of just this. Whoops, we get a coder OTT. What? 27? Why aren't you playing? 28. Then let's go D&B break more. Oh, geez. See, now I already want to like extend it and make it even longer. Let's duplicate this. You. What do we got? You here. Da 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 da. Let's just filter most of it. a little bit Crash Bandicoot? Yeah, I hear it. All right, we got 10 more minutes of the beat challenge. In case anyone wasn't tuned in, we're doing a fucking 30-minute beat challenge. At least one other person is participating, so that's a hoot. This is how you learn, Jade. I will say, like, the first like dozen songs I made that were microtonal were complete ass. So if that's any consolation, and you're on a time limit, and it's gonna get shown on stream, so like all the pressure's there. So I understand. I understand. 27 is also a lot of notes. Yeah. Accidentally pasted everything off beat. it's kind of a clusterfuck, but it's whatever. All right, we got 4 minutes left. What am I missing? Oh, the buildup is kind of shit, right? Here, maybe we can like auto filter this into existence or something. Oh, the cat is back. Tired of eating everything, evidently. I don't know what else to add. I guess we can add like make this riser come back here or something. Get another riser. Let's do alien riser number 1. We can hit it with that. Like an outro because I'm cheating, even though that wasn't part of the prompt. But fuck you all, it's my stream. I don't know. We got 1 minute left. How much more time on the timer? Exactly. Yeah, 1 minute. We got 56 seconds. I don't know. Ow, my cat is tearing me to pieces. Stop doing that. Like a auto filter. What are you doing? Is that y'all seen this? There's a freaking cat being all distracting. I'm getting all distracted. Time's up. That's the end of the challenge. How did I get so many fucking tabs open? Oh my lord. Help me, please? Help me. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, time's up. I don't know. Anyone who participated? I think it's literally just Jade. So Jade is the best. I mean, he's got the #1 next to his name in the YouTube chat. Hello. What's up? How you doing? Want to climb on my shoulder? You having fun up there? You're so freaking small, dude. It freaks me out. You'd like to forego your submission? Oh, but you're like the only person who participated. Oh God, no, cat, please, please. Those are claws. Those are claws. They hurt. They hurt me. Okay, okay. That's fine. Well, this is what I made. 30 minutes. I mean, I didn't have the expectation of people joining in, but you know, goofing in 27 when you missed the start. Well, if you got something to share, I will be happy to hear it. Anyways, here's the thing. I cheated and added an outro, but. Okay, that's it. That's the thing. It's pretty solid, honestly. Pretty fucking good for 30-second beat challenge. The last one I did was okay. This one's like probably worth continuing and finishing. I don't know. I'm digging it. It's a vibe. What did I do? Did I just stick to? I think I just stuck to the 27 Ito diatonic scale. Yeah, I did. Oh, I played one weird note over here. Yeah, that little step down. Felt like I just had to make it a different note. Otherwise, I think like largely, yeah, I just stayed inside the scale the entire time. Okay, I'm gonna export this so I can drop it into the beat challenges thing so that everyone in the Discord can see it and be like, oh man, I sure wish I participated. 27 Ito 30-minute challenge. And then Jade will post his thing and we'll rejoice and feel better than everyone else because we did the thing. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do more beat challenges because frankly it's just a great way to like make something, right? When you're on a like to break out of creative ruts or whatever, when you're on a time limit, you don't have time to think. Like there's a point where I was like, damn, this chord fucking sucks. Or no, I thought it was, I don't know, I thought something sucked and I was like, well, I have no choice but to stick with it. And then it ended up working. Ended up doing good. So definitely gonna keep up with that. And then I'll keep inviting people in the stream to participate, regardless of if they do or not. Alright, let's call this let's go 250909 beat challenge with, just call it empty challenge because no one fucking showed up except for Jade. This makes me feel This has made me feel good about the music I actually make. Nice. All right, let's peep it. Hold on, restart at full volume. This is gas. I don't... Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. You did I think you did this last time too, if I remember correctly, the strat where you just shit on yourself the whole time, so everyone's expectations are on the floor, and then you blow them all away. Yeah, no, I love the riser just being a single sine wave, just slowly increasing. It builds a fuck ton of tension, despite being like so simple. The only I would say just the next steps are just add sub bass, like just like throw a hip hop sub or something in this section, and then maybe filter away the low end for all your drums right before the drop, right? So as the sine wave is going up towards the very end of the like 16 bar or whatever, then start to filter away all your sub bass and stuff like that. Get rid of your sub, all your bassline stuff and your kick, but with like a slow rising high pass filter. I think that would be the move. And then maybe a short, like, kind of white noise riser. No, the drop is fire. It is, I mean, it sounds unfinished, like mix-wise or whatever, not like super polished. But the idea is fucking great, and it's a 30-minute challenge. It sounds just like the, they call it the Spunyan VIP from Tipper, but I don't think it's a Spunyan VIP. It's like its own thing. 2025 up tempo. Fucking, where were you? I think it was near the end. Where are you? Fucking... Where are you? Yeah, this one. Same fucking thing. Okay, the sub bass thing, it is kind of tricky. And I have to like tweak it every time I open up a microtonal thing. I mean, I use hip hop sub on everything, as you know. And what you do is you got to transpose the sub bass, right? So if it doesn't go low enough, you go to the transpose thing and move it down a couple octaves. Yeah. Yeah, well done for getting me to make a microtonal song. I feel like you've been bamboozled. It wasn't as scary as you think, right? You made a thing. And it sounded like... It sounds like normal music. You fucking did it. Give the fire emoji here. Let me drop fucking I'm just gonna drop my export in here so that everyone can feel FOMO from how much fun we had doing this beat challenge. And then yeah, I'll give you feedback. Where's your thing? Did I skip over it? Or are you going to post it? You have a track in the feedback. I mean, this is from 10 days ago. Am I missing something? Oh, I scrolled over it like 5 times. Okay, excellent. Beautiful. I think the clap is like a little bit too loud or bright. So maybe just like EQ out the like 2 to 5K area. At least just relative to the previous sounds. It just, I don't know. This is fire. There's a lot of kicks playing, and that's cool. I would recommend having some kicks be filtered differently. So like the downbeat kicks are the most important ones, like the kick on the downbeat and then the kick that happens like right before the snare or whatever, you know, the boom, boom, those booms in particular should be like as they are. But then all the extra like swingy kicks, I think you can like filter a little bit. Or what I would do is I would just use a volume fade on the transient, just like a tiny bit, just to change the timbre of them, because every single one of those kicks has that like kind of clicky high end to it. And when they're like playing and do the like rolling over, falling over, swingy stuff, that high end feels kind of distract. It just doesn't sound that great, though I like the rhythm and ideas going on. So I feel like the timbre of the kick when you're doing that rhythmic stuff doesn't mesh as well and could be improved. Also, dynamics with kicks are just cool. If there's a fuck ton of kicks, you don't want every single kick to sound the same, right? If you're fucking hitting a drum, every single time you hit it, it's going to sound slightly different. So that could just be a cool way to add like dynamics and stuff like that. Yeah. I think the redux squelch on the left speaker is going. It's always on the left speaker. I think you can have it on the left speaker at some point, sometimes on the right one, sometimes hands all the way over. That would be a really good use of like a height filter, like from my heights filter video or something like that. So that like it really deliberately, like as it pans over. I mean, it already sounds like it's going up just based on like how you did the sound design with the bandpass filter going up in the high end while you're doing the like redux thing or whatever you're doing. But stereo with movement, instead of having that element be predictable in the exact same way every single time, the stereo field itself is a really important aspect, you know? Yeah, make it sound a little bit different. Maybe put a frequency shifter and like instead of like repitching it necessarily, you can also like frequency shift it in different ways because it's not very tonal as it is. So just make it sound a little bit different every time. Make it travel around in stereo space in different ways. Make it interact with different stuff. The idea is super solid, but it can be improved, yeah. feel like none of the baseline hits are lined up with your kicks. Really, like your kicks are always happening in the silences where there's no baseline playing, and your baseline this vice versa. And they like when your kick hits at the same time as the baseline starts or whatever your bass starts, like it hits harder. You know, I would try to emphasize a little bit more of that, though. That particular section is kind of doing interesting like rhythmic stuff. So you know, I'm sure you're doing it all with intention, but maybe like on the downbeats, you know, like downbeats, it plays and it booms out for like a second, like a quarter of a bar, half a bar, instead of this like staccato thing. Like it goes a boom, 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 and then like so downbeat big, and then it gets, you know, doing the cool fucking rhythmic staccato whatever with the kick drum moving in and out with the bass line. But having the downbeat bring us back to earth, right? Because you're building tension by having the kick and the sub do this like interplay thing. I'm forgetting the words. I don't whatever the right music definition for what you're doing. But you're building tension by them not doing the expected thing. So them doing that for a little bit, and then on the downbeat, it goes back to the expected thing. That expected thing will sound so much more satisfying because tension and release, right? That's something I would try there. You're starting to lose me a little bit because like it's building too much tension, right? The chords are just doing this up down like chromatic thing or whatever you're doing, and it is, you know, it's like tense. It feels like I'm in limbo, as well as the bass line is doing that thing that I just described that is like building tension, and it's gone on too long. I was expecting it to have gone out of here at this point, and it's still here. I feel like if I was like frying on acid or something, it would give me a bad trip. I'd be like, what the fuck is happening? Which is like also a vibe in of itself. You know, obviously you want to put the listener in limbo here. But more needs to happen. It's too loopy at this point, I think. And yeah, definitely change up the kicks. Make some of the kicks lower in volume. Do the volume fade thing that I was describing to change the timbre and stuff like that. The way you exited the scary loop and into this section is pretty cool. Let me go. I think you need there's no sub bass in this section. I would have a big booming, maybe like a higher end, like somewhere between like 60 and 80 hertz, a big like boom, boom, and so like it rings out in the like a higher frequency whatever, and then slams down into the, like the rumbly vibrate your whole fucking body thing. Right, because like the second you leave, what I'm expecting, what I would do, what I would put into the song, what I'm called to do is when we exit that thing, there's that nice chord that rings out, and then I'll have that high pitched sub, you know, the like 60 to 80 hertz sub or whatever, ring out for a little bit at the same time, and then drop down into the lower region. Because I feel like there's so much tension built that it feels like a huge release to exit out of that section. And then that release, it doesn't just go straight into a bang and drop. It like breathes out for a second before collapsing down, if that makes sense. I think that could just be cool. I don't know. Yeah, there's like no sub bass in this section. Needs sub bass. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be doing anything crazy. Like, I know you're doing a lot of wobbly sub stuff, but having just like basic 808s fucking slaps, especially when you're doing a lot of wobbly sub stuff, because again, it's about contrast, right? You have a bunch of like staccato, wobbly, pitch bending stuff, and sometimes you just have an 808 that just rings out for a bit. And when you do, then the 808 feels much more satisfying. The last section, I feel like it's been a long enough time period since the original thing that I'm just I like it. You started 20 minutes late. Well, as long as you as long as you're doing it within 30 minutes, fucking send it. Go crazy. And then yeah. Well, now I'm guaranteed I'll keep streaming until you finish the challenge. Yeah. No. I think the section works. I mean, sometimes just going back to pretty much the same exact idea before, like, can work as long as you, like, are doing the right thing in between. You know, it's like a sandwich. You know, you got a thing, and then another thing, and then you go back to the other thing again. And as long as the thing in the middle is good, then the bread is also good. It's like a sandwich. Wow, I'm so fucking good at... I was going to say metaphors, but it's clearly a simile, because I said like. So my shit is bad, it's sent. Okay. Here, let me just finish this feedback. We're almost done. There's one particular sound that happens right there. It happens a few times throughout the song. That right there. It goes the boom boom, and then it sounds like birds fucking tweeting or going crazy while, like, I don't know. That's way too loud. Or it's just too loud. Just do like a Fletcher Munson EQ or something and turn that down. It appears throughout the song a few times, and it's too loud pretty much every time it pops up, but I didn't point it out until now. I don't like the outro. It happens too suddenly. Put a drum filter out your drums a little bit, just that towards the very end. Do something to let me know that that's about to happen. It's the outro needs to be. It sounds unfinished. But otherwise, song bangs. For the last section, if you want to switch it up, I mean, you should switch up at least the like thing that's panned to the left. Like it should be doing different shit every single time it plays to some degree, I think. In the beginning part of the song, and then the second part of the song, you'll be doing something a little bit different. So you can just make some of the ear candy a little bit different, but the second drop or whatever, the last drop being the same idea as the first drop, totally works. Totally works. Yeah, second like middle section is really lacking sub bass. Would play around with sub bass there. And the big tense section in the middle, I feel like goes on a little bit too long and is a little bit uninteresting / too scary. It's uninteresting and scary, which is a bad combo. There's scary and interesting, right? And then there's also like if it sounds good but it's kind of uninteresting, then it's still like good and vibey. But if it's just like makes me feel tense and awkward and uncomfortable, but also it's not progressing or doing anything like novel or interesting enough, then I'm just like, okay, all I have to sit with is my uncomfortable feeling rather than me like, I don't know, like dissecting what's going on, right? So I think, yeah, I just think like creatively that middle section needs a little bit of work, and then I don't know, all the other shit, mostly just like stuff about sub bass. I forget everything I said, honestly, but really good. You're super improving. This is, I feel like, the best thing you've sent me so far. It's hard to remember everything you sent me, but you're for sure like going way the fuck up. It's really impressive, and the mix down sounds really good generally, with the exception of the things I mentioned. So good shit. Okay, let's go beat challenges. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck to say about that. That fucks. That's really fucking cool. Yeah, no, that's just fucking awesome. I really like your bass line with the even harmonics. I'm wondering what you're doing there. Is it just like a sine wave or like a sawtooth wave that's filtered? It's like a sawtooth wave that's filtered with like bias distortion on it or something, or just like a sine wave with bias distortion. I don't know. Sounds fucking awesome. Yeah. The intro gets a little bit resonant and a little painful, but the drop itself sounds pretty fucking clean. Yeah, that's really fucking impressive for a 30-minute fucking microtonal beat challenge. Where? Oh, my millimeters was covering everything. I would just say, I mean the minimal vibe before the drop is a vibe in of itself. But I think you could add a little bit more cool ear candy or something, maybe. Subtle stuff. You still want the minimal vibe. I don't know, I'm just looking for critiques because this thing was like too fucking awesome. So I gotta try to tear you down a little bit. It's a saw with some offset harmonics on the stereo pan. Using like what, an additive synth or something? Offset harmonics? Stereo pan? Yeah, no, I'm sure you're rushing. I'm just like, the drop sounds clean as fuck, so I'm like, okay, well, now that I know that this is that good, I can tear apart the first section a little bit. Yeah, I did also rush a mastermind. Oh, creatively, after 8 bars, whatever, this last drop, you bring in the like super high pitch trappy. It sounds like 2018 trap music just a little bit, but microtonal and psychedelic as fuck. Some pitch bends on that I think could go hard. Make it like vibrato or whatever. After it plays for 8 bars, right? You introduce the whole thing, and then towards the end it just gets like fucking wonky as fuck. I don't know. I'm just in my. I mean, it's already pitch bending down, right? But yeah, just some like random vibrato or whatever. Or just like make it fucking pitch bend like crazy and make it squelchy just to surprise the listener. I think that could be really cool as like fills or something. Yeah, sounds fucking cool. Have you done microtonal stuff before? I don't know if we've talked about microtonal stuff before, but yeah, super good. I mean, yeah, you're doing a lot of like chromatic like walks to like more consonant notes. So I'm assuming you didn't do this with a scale in mind to start. Maybe you did, but it sounds like you just went by ear and just like did a bunch of chromatic walking notes until you found like consonant rests or whatever. Found consonant rests and then chromatically stepped in between and did like a counterpoint thing. And it's basically a mono saw with even odd split on a saw upper with the even phase shifted from the odd. Okay, interesting. Yeah, just use your ear. Yeah. Yeah, it sounds fucking awesome. Good shit. Wait, I kind of forgot what mine sounds like. So I want to listen to mine again. In comparison, tear myself down a little bit. So are you did you just do it all like in operator and just use like, you know, parallel processed instrument racks, or is this all in like a soft sense? Because like I know like I think Pigments does this. Like you just increase depth and then, well no, it's all moving. No, not depth. Yeah. I mean, it has like constant, like I think the phase is always shifting a little bit. Yeah, you can hear like pitch movement almost. So I'm assuming you're just using like operator. Oh, current. Oh, serum. Okay. Okay. Go. Need to transpose. Right. So what you did? I guess we should just do square, and then you. Why isn't this? This is square 32. Oh, funny. Okay, 32 partials on a... Wait, what? What's the difference between square 32 and square 64? The same fucking thing. Excuse me? What's the point? That's stupid. So what? I would manually remove... Oh my fucking god. I guess I could just do another square wave an octave up, probably. I actually realized halfway through Serum couldn't process microtonal stuff, so I just quickly tuned it. Serum can. Alright, technically you cheated. Wait. You tuned it by ear how? Did you like do it in operator or something first and then tune it by ear to the thing you're doing it relative to? But for Serum, go to global, and then right here there's tuning. You have to import a tuning file. So this is why, yeah, in the Discord message I recommended using like stock Ableton instruments, because they just work natively with the ASCL file. But basically, what you do is you go to sevish.com/scale workshop, and here you can create any tuning file, and you can export a tuning file in any one of the formats that's necessary. Now I switched my MIDI around until it hit what sounded like an F. But how did you make it 27 Edo or close to it? Or did you just were you just like tweaking it until it sounded good? How do you go about doing that? Anyways, here you would say you would create an equal temperament. You just click, you know, new scale, number of divisions 27 or however many you want to do. Hit OK, and then you just hit export, and then you find what you want. So .tune, there's tuning files. This works with Ableton. Oh, you didn't with the bass. Okay, just the ARP. I see. So the tuning, yeah. So you just click this, and then immediately you just get a tuning file downloaded, and then you just import that and drag that directly into Ableton. So it's pretty easy. Wait, what am I doing? Here, we find this, right? And then I just drag that right there. It didn't work. Okay, you have to hit load tuning, and then you have to find it, which is a pain in the ass. Again, this is why I tend to just ignore using these like external synths often, just because I'm good at operator at this point. But yeah, pretty much everything does it. It even has a harm, like files unique and specific to Harmor, which is cool. But yeah. Then I managed to ARP to the F bass, and once I realized I couldn't use the scale. Gotcha. Okay. I have now officially been live streaming for a while. But cheers, we did another challenge. We had 2 participants. 2. Here's to more fucking people. I bet a couple people will join in. I remember Ace made a thing. Yeah. He made the didgeridoo challenge like a couple days later. So I'm gonna try to keep this as like a consistent thing, honestly. Because like frankly, every time I start a song from scratch, I could just also make it like a beat challenge, and we can all just like work together, and then that could be fun. Okay, cool. What else did we do? Oh, we made the super fucked up song earlier. All right, I want to listen to it. I'm gonna get water real quick. I'm gonna listen to this, and then I'm gonna end the stream, I think. No, Ableton crash. I don't think it does. It just doesn't want me to show it. Doesn't want me to show it. Yeah, your 27 Edo thing. Yeah, just like now that you know how the sub bass thing works, because yeah, there's a couple quirks with getting microtonal stuff working in the piano roll. Yard work, right? Yeah, and now you know you can make stuff microtonal stuff. I feel like making microtonal shit is like, it's kind of a hack for writer's block, right? Because like you're immediately taken somewhere unfamiliar, right? So, oh no, you don't. No, you don't. You're not allowed here. Another cat came looking for trouble. No, we can't be having that. Yeah, microtonal stuff is cool, and a lot of people think it's a lot harder than it is, but like you just listen by ear and make sure it sounds good. So what do we do? What do we do over here? Come on. Okay. Just to begin, we can just do that probably. Yeah, the song's fucking awesome. Honestly, the only real creative thing I can think of immediately is, or like mixing, I don't know, just only problem is that in this section when everything's going fucking nuts, I should make the percussion a little bit more chill because there's just so much happening. Yeah, that for sure is the way. Look at this cat. Look at this. Look at this cat. I'm so happy I can pick up the cat. And it is a rare thing for me to have cats that are chill with being picked up. Except they keep trying to fucking eat all my cords. Okay, successful stream. This was fun. Good shit. Good shit, everyone. Well done. Congratulations on making it through a stream. I will be back again tomorrow. We'll do this again tomorrow. Should be good. And I'm gonna keep trying to make more of this like weird Japanese IDM fucking Osamu Sato LSD Dream Emulator inspired stuff, because I'm really liking it, and it's very different than what I normally make, and it's good. It's very fun. The cat keeps trying to fucking eat everything, man. I can't. Look at him. Look at the cat. All right. Good stuff. All right, I'm out. Take care, y'all, and have a good rest of your night.